put this, start here in the living room. And put these monitors back up. I'm just gonna let my YouTube play. They talking about a new piece of equipment. Let that run. You guys got to be a fly on
it. You, ladies and gentlemen, this looks insane. The company Harrison Audio, which is known for their mixed consoles or whatnot, they just dropped a new audio interface with analog inputs and a beautiful UI, and it's called the Flex 10. As you can see in this part of the video right here, you can see that the Flex 10 is fully loaded. 10 ins, 12 outs. Looks crazy, bruh. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't have it in my possession yet, but I have plans on getting one, so I'll have a link in the description box if you want to learn more information. Yes, it is an affiliate link that helps support this channel at no additional cost to you. And luckily for us, Bolo has a video, and we're gonna check out some of it, but I'll have his video linked in the description box.
Introducing the Harrison Flex 10 desktop audio interface.
Bruh, love that design. I wonder what the size of, we're gonna look at the footprint of it so we know how much real estate it takes on the desktop. Man, I tell you what, I am thoroughly impressed with the design of it. I mean, can I even, no, I can't scroll in, but yeah, that thing was really
I
nice.
loosened up everything. I was going to put a glass top on this table.
Touching screens and stuff like that.
Changed my mind, so we put everything back.
Bro.
In my opinion, this is the best desktop interface of 2026. Let's go ahead.
Shoot, I hope so, because my favorite right now happens to be the one I use all the time, and that is the Yamaha URX44V. But yeah,
and check it out right now. Say is this thing looks incredible. Look at it. Look at it, man. This thing looks incredible.
I just did that myself.
And it sounds incredible. And I'm actually talking through it right now using my Lock Audio LS208 going directly into the Harrison Flex 10. Now, some of you guys may know, and some of y'all may not know, that Harrison is a part of the SSL family. So one thing we do not have to worry about is quality. This desktop audio interface definitely delivers in quality.
And you know what's really cool about the Harrison joint, and I know someone's going to come in the comment section and say I'm talking over Bolo, but I'm sure that you check out his full video. The thing that introduced me to Harrison was their DAW. I did this video about 10 years ago, and it's a terrible video. Don't watch it. It's a very bad video, bro. But I like the fact what they was trying to do was give an analog vibe to your DAW, or to the computer rather, and it did a good job of that. It's just that it was so way ahead of their time that the CPU usage was very heavy, and my computer at that time was trash. I was working on a laptop that cost me maybe $300.
He's doing a review of Bolo. I just watched that video. So I'm going to go back and watch Bolo, because I'm doing a review of a guy doing a review.
Talk about the front of the interface, which that looks very interesting. Let's take a look at the back of the interface.
Go ahead and go backwards.
Now, for both of the
and I'm going to watch Bolo again. There he goes.
We have a new interface that just hit the market.
I'm gonna let him play in the background while we over here putting our stuff together.
Introducing the Harrison Flex 10 desktop audio interface. In my opinion, this is the best desktop interface of 2026. Let's go ahead and check it out right now.
I reassembled everything. Full studios. Let me show you. Let me show you what I'm going to have to do today. I'm not going to be doing anything today, but putting everything back together. The bed is in Studio A. I got rid of a big shelf that was right there. So I piled everything up here. Everything needs to go on shelves. And I have a big glass top, a big piece of glass here. I want to see if it's going to fit right here. And this right here is just a conversation piece. I can put cords in here. I can go in here like if I need a real important wire. You know, it's a little storage bin, like a glass. It even has a key. Even has a key. I can lock it in case I didn't want nobody to go in. But Bedroom studio. Like I said, wait, I didn't finish showing you. Everything is in disarray here. Everything is already plugged in. I have my cheap speakers in here. 3 monitors. The Roland O series, and I had a Native Instruments right there. We're going to hopefully that thing is start working. Simplicity. I'm going to paint the walls. I got a bunch of bed sheets I can use for drop cloths. I was wondering whether they starting to get on my nerves. They old bed sheets. I can use them for drop cloths. And I got plenty of paint, so we're going to paint this and maybe put a couple of little bass traps in the corner. After that, hanging my decorations back up. I want to keep it kind of empty. But here's Studio B. I need to put the monitors back up. Practically everything is already here. So let's do this. Meanwhile, I'm going to be cooking my legendary spaghetti and meat sauce. I'm about to borrow an onion from my neighbor.
Now, for our outputs, we have a main output and we have an alternate output. We have MIDI in and out, and if you want to add more inputs to the unit, you can go ahead and use the ADAT input and output. So currently I'm using my SSL Pure Drive Quad using the ADAT out going into the ADAT in of the Harrison Flex 10, and with that it gives me 4 extra inputs I can use. Now, we have a USB connection, that way you can connect this thing up to your computer, and of course we have our power connection, because we're going to need that, because this does not work just off of the USB. We have to actually plug this in, so yeah, we gotta do that. Now, on each one of the channels, we have the option to use a line input or a mic input. If we want to use a line input, all we simply have to do is press on the line input button, and in that way we can bypass the preamps on the actual unit. Now, if you want to use a mic like this Live Audio LS208 microphone going directly into the Harrison Flex 10, you're going to need and we have a selector on the track as well for that. Also, we have a selector for a -20 pad on here, just in case if things get a little bit too hot. And we have a polarity switch on here as well. Now, another cool thing that they have on here is a filter switch on here. And that way, when you turn this on, you can either filter out the lows or filter out the highs to taste. Below that, we have our insert selection, and below that, we have our DBFS meter. And one of the coolest things that we have on each channel is an H-drive transformer. So you can actually turn on the H-drive, and you can actually dial in different saturation characteristics just by turning up the knob up and down on the H-drive selection. And that has some really cool saturation to whatever you're inputting inside of the Flex 10. Now, on the right side of the unit, we have stereo VU meters. These things look amazing on this unit. I love how they added these on here. And with these VU meters, you can monitor your output levels just by looking at the actual unit. That's crazy. And we have VU metering for our alternate 3 and 4 output. Now, we actually have direct monitoring in here, so that way we can either monitor directly from our USB from our computer, or we can have direct monitoring from the inputs on lines 1 and 2 directly into the unit. And we have a stereo selection on here, so that way if you do have monitoring going directly into 1 and 2, it'll automatically make them a stereo pair just by pressing the stereo button. Underneath that, we have our volume control, and as you guys can see, it has a DBFS meter alongside with the volume control. And we have a mute button with that as well. And we have headphone monitoring, and last but not least, we have a volume control for the alternate outputs as well. Now, we actually have inputs on the front of the unit. We have 2 instrument inputs on the front, and we have headphone outputs on the front as well. And as you guys can see, we have 2 headphone outputs on the unit. Now, usually with these audio interface videos, I usually either have a singer come on and sing through it, which I am going to do a video with that, or I would run some beats through the audio interface from my MPC and all my other equipment, so you guys can kind of hear how it sounds. So what I'm going to do today is run a beat that I made. It's just a very simple beat with just a few sounds from my outboard gear and my MPC. And I'm going to run that directly into inputs 1 and 2, so you guys can hear how this thing sounds. So let's go ahead and check it out.
Oh. Yeah, I've been watching Bolo since the pandemic, just to see just to compare, to see how I could set my stuff up, or how I could do videos and whatever. He has what, gold records and stuff like that, platinum or whatever.
Alright, sounds pretty cool. Wasn't the best beat in the world, but as you guys can see, this thing captured the beat exceptionally well. Like, very well. Like I said before, one thing you do not have to worry about is the sound of this unit. This Harrison Flex 10 sounds amazing. As we all know, Harrison has always been about quality, even with their software that they had a while back. Y'all remember the Harrison software that came out a while back? Amazing. I mean, whatever you ran through it was amazing. And this Harrison Flex 10 does not disappoint. Now, if you guys think that this may work for your studio, and it looks like something that you might want to get, go ahead and click my link in the video description and go ahead and pick this up. I don't think you'll be disappointed, just being honest. But either way, I hope you guys enjoyed this presentation. Hope you guys learned something from it. And like I always say, peace out.
Okay, that was Bolo's. And the next guy, he's actually doing a review of what we just watched. Oh, wait a minute. Huh? Oh, let's go down here. Okay, these two monitors are up. Whoa. Okay, two here, and my desk is empty, so I'm going to find a computer. Guess it's in the bedroom studio. I'll go get my I'm just going to emulate as I'm plugging it in. Yeah, I'm just going to emulate. Let me go get it. Yeah, right in here. Every time for now, when I want to move to one studio to the other, one work area to the other, I have to unplug my computer and bring it in. I have 3 different work areas. I don't know if somebody's in the chat room. I apologize. Let me see. Let me see if I can see. And there goes one person. Setting. Oh, that's Malogify. Hey, I'm just rearranging, man. I'm just want to get everything set back up. I had to rip everything apart. So we'll put everything, I'm going to emulate as if I was going to plug everything up. Just want to set everything back up. So if I was going to set everything up, this computer would be right here. I have some external hard drives just set up under there if I need them. My headphones fell down. This is my overhead camera. Oh. Oh, my water's ready for the spaghetti to go in. We're gonna do my legendary spaghetti meat sauce. Water's boiling. And I'm gonna put half a big handful of spaghetti. I probably don't eat this until tomorrow, but I'm gonna start on it. Long spaghetti. I like my spaghetti long. Wrap it around the fork. I'm not gonna cook too much because sometimes I have too much left over. Only one person here right now. When this boils a little bit more, I can push it in there when it starts to bend. Anyway, let's get back over here. Here's my headphone. Charge my wireless. This is my walking headphone for out when I have to take a walk. Back over here in the studio. Meanwhile, back at the ranch. It's okay. Take your time. Yeah, okay. Also love spaghetti. Yeah, spaghetti. Hot chili. Oh, I like a little bit of hot. But I remember this lady lived in my grandmother's house, and she was from Mexico. And she used to make the food so hot. She used to make an extra pot just for the kids, just for us. I had 4 girls and 1 boy and 2 boys. She would do that just for us. Make a pot that wasn't hot. I mean, it'll make your nose run. Make your nose run. Okay. Everything should plug right in. Oh, this came off. I had this glued together here. Oh, now I have my duct tape. I can take care of this. This is a good doggo here. They don't pay me. This is a good doggo. They don't pay me. But I was going to duct tape this on here. Now that I have my duct tape. I'm going to put them both on the same, the USB-Cs on the front. And it's just 4 on the back. And my HDMI. I had a piece of tape right here, yeah. And that's all I'm doing today. I went to the scrap yard, got just enough to get some sustenance for tonight. Salvaging on a shoestring budget. Okay, this is going to go on the desk. Usually I used to glue them down on the desk so they won't move. Everything will be in the same spot all the time. I'll go ahead and crank it up and as I'm going. Like I said, all I want to do is turn it on and make sure everything is plugged in. We're not doing anything. Make sure all the cables and wires are everything in the right spot. It's hot outside. I barely got back from the salvage yard before the car started getting too hot. But I got back. Okay. These are for, what is this for? This is for my hard drives. External hard drives. I have some old external hard drives. Oh, what was that? Something scared me. Oh, the rubber band popped. Rubber band popped is holding up the rubber band popped on the thing. You see the camera move just a little bit? I'm on a shoestring budget. We got everything held together with rubber bands. Let's go ahead and crank this up. I got just enough so I didn't have to go to work today. Shoestring budget type. Phantom, I mean this is not a Phantom, this the keyboard Yamaha is going to plug directly in. SSL. Yeah, I keep unplugging stuff. I don't want to have to unplug anything. Extra long cord on this one, so whoop, run out of spots already. I'm not going to finish plugging everything. I just want to get an idea that everything's going to be plugged back in. Yes. Extension. Oh, this is my microphone. Keyboard. Got to get a wireless keyboard. Keyboard can go anywhere. Let me get my mouse. Trackball, I mean. Oh, I forgot about the spaghetti. Push the spaghetti down in a pot. So it's not sticking together. You're not supposed to, oh, it's trying to stick. You're not supposed to cook and do something at the, you're supposed to do one thing at a time if you're cooking. Especially spaghetti. You don't want the spaghetti to get stuck. Turn the fire down. Let the spaghetti. It's trying to stick together. I don't want to let that turn the fire way down. Because I don't like to be doing two things at the same time. Unless I'm really organized. Let's put this overhead camera back on the desk. This is a makeshift too. This was a lamp. This was a lamp. Had that on the extension. Overhead. Then I have my back shot is on the extension right here. Back shot on extension. Going around. Just going to throw things together for now. And not plugged in here. Okay, I'm gonna go like this so I can hear myself. I'll be able to hear myself coming out of the keyboard. And oh, it's almost dropped. Oh, this what's the name was still on. The other ones fell down. The other cable fell down behind the desk. I have it. it right here. Oh. Just happy not to, I'm happy to be home. Got back from that salvage yard, got it just enough. I got my portion. So I don't have to go to work. I can have something to drink tonight. My downtime. Okay, it's good enough for now. I'm coming out of the keyboard into the SSL. You're not going to be able to hear it. You're going to hear the keyboard by itself. I do have some more plugs somewhere. But just wanted to get a reasonable, that was plugged in. Did I turn, oh I turned that on. What's this? What is this? Oh, that's my Ouch. Got with a, okay. Upside bounce. I think this goes the other way. And this one goes on the top. And this one goes on the bottom, I think. I'll figure that out later. Oh. I turned it off. Good enough. It's plugged in good enough for now. I go back and check. I didn't get, yes I did. I'll check all this later. Anyway, this is going to be, I'll figure this out later. The monitors are not coming on. Must not be all the way plugged in. What's this? Oh, here it is. It's not plugged in. That's not plugged in. works better when it's plugged in. They always say. It's a joke, but it's the truth. Okay, I'm practically now. I just want to just be able to unplug the computer, and everything else should be already plugged in. I'm only seeing one monitor. Big LG. I'm going to plug the big one directly into the computer. Right? Yeah, this one. Plug into extension. Okay, one more. Okay, this is going to be good enough for now. I know everything should be working. The third monitor. Third monitor doesn't want to show up, but it's going to show up. I'm not going to nitpick about that. It's good enough. Good enough. Just one monitor's not coming on. So let's go. I'm gonna see how much I can get done. I'm going over here to the phantom by the window. Right? Let's shut this down. Only one monitor didn't show up, so that's a small thing. I'll take care of that easy. Okay. Okay, this is ready. Just that one monitor didn't come on. And I know I can take care of that easily. Let's go over by the phantom by the wall, by the window. Alrighty then. Phantom by the window. Here's right here. Got a new table, long table. You can see the whole table in it, fits right in the thing. Oh! Figure out how we're gonna do this. Okay, we're gonna plug this. It's the cable here. We're gonna go under the table. Under the table. Around. Ooh. It's upside down. See if I can go back around under this light. Oh, something fell in. And first thing in, what was that? Oh, that's a hard drive. Okay. Have a light right here. Alright. Hard drive. Oh! Sand disk. Okay, now see if we can find the plugs for this computer. Now I'm going to use this little power strip right here. What is this? This is for what was that for? Okay, let's go ahead and plug in as much as we can. Alright, here's my for the computer. I'm going to throw the wires on here for now, and then I'll come back and unspaghetti it. For now, I'm just going to throw it in. Tighten it up later. Computer. Turn it on. Start doing the monitors as we go. A hard drive. I don't need such a long cable for this hard drive. Oh, it's on. HDMI. One. It's HDMI. Oh, that's a cable. I unplugged this one. Let's see. Nope. Quite. HDMI, this is gonna go directly in. And what's this? Monitor. Like I said, I'm gonna come back and tighten these wires up another day. I see a cable. This don't have to be that long, but like I said, I'm gonna come back and unplug all my cables and run them nice and neat later on. This one's coming together quickness. Comes together right now. My wheels, my tires. HDMI. Bring this over here. Getting kind of blinky here. Oh, everybody's hanging around. Oh, Matthew snuck up on me. He's probably gone now. What's up, my brother? He always says that. What's up? Everything is good, yeah. Matthew in the chat room with the number 2 headband. Most time for Christmas songs, you're right. I gotta get him a Christmas song. Yeah, he knows my schedule. Matthew will grab number 1 headband and number 2 headband and let me get this thing set up. Number 1 and number 2 in the studio. Oh, there they go. There they are. I said, there they go. My father would say, where's it going, Carlton? Let me get in the chat room. I probably missed them by now. Right, yeah, almost time for Christmas. What's up, bro? How's everything? Everything's going just fine, Matthew, if you're still there. Always grinding, yeah, my larger file dropped the hard drive, yeah. It's not fragile, no, that was a SAN disk. It was one of the little portable ones. It's a SAN disk. That thing, I can drop that out the window. And Dave Goes Grooves, hey, the famous dude. That's so funny. Anytime somebody gets a lot of subscribers and they got a lot of viewers in a short amount of time, I have so much respect for them to come to a humble guy here. I'd like to stay humble. I promised God I was going to stay humble a long time ago. I asked him for what I have now, actually. I asked for to be living in a nice apartment like the rest of my family. And I promised, I said I would stay humble. I made a promise. Let me see, it's my Phantom. Yeah, I just wanted to get, the cameras are the main thing there. I didn't even, everything is already wired. I'm not going to be unplugging stuff, you know? I'm not going to be unplugging. This thing should be coming on. Oh, it's the light. I think I have it plugged on to the light circuit over here by the wall. It's an on and off switch over here. Yeah, the light switch over here by the wall. Can you hear it? So powered, I don't need to have that on there. I need to plug the light on there so I can turn the light off and on. Everything else needs to be. I'll do that later. Matter of fact, I actually can do it now. That way I can turn my light off from over there. And from here, I'm going to run into the bedroom studio and Ah. Okay. It's only 2 monitors over here. Yeah, I need to get ready for Christmas, man. I'm way behind. I'm way behind. I practiced my saxophone yesterday. Yes, well, inside the structure, like a little needle things are running on the disc. It's like a vinyl. I have 2 hard drives set up. Yeah, you gotta have extra hard drives. Right now, I don't have everything. I don't have anything backed up for emergency. Anyway, it's my Phantom. So everything is practically in place now. I think I need to get a couple of more cameras so I can do some headshots, and everything is basically, I have everything I can deal with. I'm short a mixer over here though. I don't know how I'm going to, yeah. I'm short over here. I have to come right out the keyboard, I guess. Let me see if I can come right out the key. Yeah, I have to come out the keyboard. Is it an out? Yeah. Mike can come right out the keyboard. Use the keyboard as a interface. Like I said, I'm gonna come back and tighten these wires up another time. Come back and tighten up all these wires. I can come right out front for now. I'm going to come right out of the Phantom. It says balanced. I do have a plug for my Vote. It's in the bedroom. I'm gonna take this in there with me. I'm gonna leave these right here. But right now it's plugged directly into the. Let me see where's this. Let me move this one over. Everything's going to be in this little power strip right here. I think that's it. Oh yeah. Don't have no mixer. Am I? Oh, my Ethernet came out. Oh yeah, it's cranking up in here, man. Right? Yeah, this run into the bedroom, this is a reasonable facsimile thereof, of being organized. But I like this new table. This thing stretches all the way, wall to wall. I had to wait for this one. The angels hooked me up. I put in a request. See, it's a table all the way from wall to wall, like a peanut butter sandwich made correctly. From from all the way to edge to edge. And I have my back shot camera here. Back shot. I don't have, there's a couple of cameras missing. I just have the overhead and the back shot. Oh, I have, I can use this one too. I can use a double back shot. Double back shot. From now I'm gonna leave everything right here. I'm gonna unplug, I'm gonna shut down. I don't have the, I don't have my, my keyboard over here. The keyboard, the wireless keyboard will go right here. Here's my headphones. The wireless keyboard balance is right here. So let's go ahead and shut down. Yeah, tie wraps, man. I have a place just for those disposables. Yeah. The little plastic ones, the twist, yeah, like the bread wrappers we used to call them years ago. And I have, you know, I have a whole bunch of the what's the name tie wraps, the Velcro. I have a bunch of those Velcro things, you know. Put them in a jar, you know, keep everything in one place. I have all mine in a jar. Let's go in the bedroom. The bedroom is the biggest job. Let's go in the bedroom. Shut down. That's the last one. I go check on my spaghetti. Hope it ain't overcooked. I might have to go down, I might have to get another onion. I don't have enough onions. Okay, let's go ahead and shut this down and turn this off. Cover it up. In the habit of keeping your keyboards covered. The dust will turn to dirt. Okay, now we can just unplug everything here. HDMI. I'm gonna plug this back on my downtime computer, my Ethernet. Unplug everything. Power. Whoops. And everything right here, so when I get ready to plug it back in, it'll be right reachable. Come on, man. Okay, everything is unplugged just that quick. I didn't hardly had nothing plugged in this time. Let's go in the bedroom, Studio A, and that's it. Then I can start my painting. I can start getting ready to paint my walls. I think I need the keyboard. I need the keyboard and the mouse. I'm not gonna be able to carry everything at the same time.
All right, y'all, we have a new interface.
Oh, let me shut this computer down.
And this thing not only sounds great, it looks great as well.
Whoa!
Introducing the Harrison Flex 10 desktop audio interface. In my opinion,
I'm gonna shut this down, and after that, that's it for the whole day. Cause I went to the scrap yard and just to get enough so I can have some beer tonight. They didn't have my Guinness Stout. I went to one of my stores. Okay, let me set you up right over here. It's a mess in here. This one's gonna be the biggest job. This one's not gonna be, this is gonna be a bigger job. I might have to make another smoothie. Might have to make it. I'm not zoomed in. Yes, I was a little bit. I might have to make another smoothie. Let me grab everything. should make it. I'm gonna make another smoothie because I'm going ready to go. I'm gonna be on E in a minute. Plus, I have a whole bunch of bananas and I have some coconut milk. Oh, my battery's going weak. I'm gonna have to sign off and come back, y'all. I'm gonna make a smoothie and I'm gonna come back on my phone. All right. I'll be back live on my phone. My iPad is dead. Be right back. I need to go check my spaghetti. Then we're gonna come back here and put the bedroom studio back together. I took down a big shelf, so I have a whole bunch of stuff everywhere. Well, we're ready to paint. I'll be back on my phone. I'll come back on my phone, okay? I'm out.